Hello, I'm Refashionista Sheri, and welcome to another delightful DIY in my 12 days of thriftmas. Now, you might remember this amazing granny square blanket top that I made in a previous tutorial. I'll link it down below just in case you missed it. And yeah, I saw something at the thrift store the other day and they were having a 50% off sale. And I thought, oh my God, that's gonna look perfect with this fantastic refashioned top I made. And yeah, so I got it. It's these amazing 80s, maybe early 90s trousers, but like, look at the texture on that. That is phenomenal. That is amazing. And they're so stretchy. And I thought, oh yeah, they look like they could fit. And they match like so perfectly with the reds here in this top. So of course I had to get it, and 50% off, right? Of course. So got them home, and I didn't notice at the shop, but this elastic is quite loose. Like these are very, very vintage. So the elastic's pretty much gone. And when I put them on, they just kind of slide right off. So today we are going to take in these trousers. It's just a quick and easy mend. And then we're gonna see how I can style them, because they're pretty unique. They are very unique. So I'm gonna figure out a few different ways to style them. And hopefully, you know, it'll inspire you to grab something that's maybe super unique at the thrift store next time you're there. For this quick and easy waistband shrinking project, all you need is some elastic and your hand sewing gear. So these definitely are very, very vintage, as I said, and you can see here that the elastic waistband is pretty much gone. I mean, I'm sure under here it's just powder. It's very, very loose, and I can even, if I put it close to my ear, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like crunchy. And anyone who's ever worked with any kind of vintage elastic, you know what that means. Crunchy elastic is not a good thing. Anyway, so because I don't really feel like removing all of this, taking out, there's two seams holding this in here, and I just know it's going to be a big mess. Maybe I'll do it in the future, but I don't want to do it right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is simply open up a little space here on one side so I can feed some new elastic through here and make this waistband fit me. So I was actually going to put like a little notch in this side, but then I looked over at this side and there's already a hole here. So I can put my elastic through and then I can mend up this hole all in one go, and I don't have to create another hole. So what I've done is I had this piece of elastic, which actually stretches nicely around the back of my body from like one hip to the other hip around my back. And I will also have a little bit extra room to spare for, you know, the seam allowance that I need to stitch it on. And I'm just going to see if I can feed it through. I've popped a pin in the end, and let's see if it's actually gonna fit through this hole here. And look, how good is that? The hole in the pants was actually right in kind of the center seam area here, so it should gather it up nicely. And then I still have this kind of top that might look a little bit like a mini paper bag waist when it's all through. We'll see. All right, it's a little bit tough to push through. Like I said, it's got crunchy, crunchy powdery elastic in there. I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun fixing these trousers. Okay, I'm just going to continue doing this, and then once I have it all the way through, we shall return. So to get my pin out of the other end here, I just opened up a little section of the seam, and now you can really see just how crunchy it is in there. Yeah, I think I will definitely do a better job replacing this elastic, but like I said, right now I just want to do something quick and easy. So now let's go pop them on and measure the correct length. So you can see these are pretty high-waisted, which is just fantastic. And I have already pinned one side of my elastic to the side of the trousers. So then I can just gently pull on this side until the back part feels comfortably tight. I don't want these to be too tight because if I want to wear them lower, I just can pull them down a bit lower with the elastic waist back there. Okay, so everything looks good. I'm just going to pin the other side in place and then I can go trim my elastic and stitch it all together. So the very first thing I'm going to do is just do a really quick kind of anchoring stitch here, just so it's not going to move anywhere and I can then do a proper, more secure stitch. This is very picky to try to get through the layers of all of this old elastic. Okay, there we go. Okay, I finally got it anchored with a little stitch there. Now I'm just gonna stretch it out a bit, trim off the excess, and fold that chopped edge under and anchor that, and then tuck it in and stitch up the hole. So I have my elastic anchored securely in place on the inside, and now I'm just going to follow the original seam with a very simple running stitch just to close up that hole, because on this side, this is the side where I simply opened up the waistband seam. On the other side, I'll probably end up doing like a whip stitch or something. If you are really not sure about hand stitching, or you're just getting started refashioning, or if you want to improve the skills you already have, feel free to check out my Refashioning 101 e-course. Absolutely everything is in there that you could possibly need. Oh, does that ever happen to you? You get tangled up on yourself. And right now it is on super duper holiday sale for you guys. So as I said, pop on over there, check it all out, watch all the freebie videos to find out what it's all about, and then enroll and yeah, start your Refashionista journey, plus learn how to make money from your refashions too. That looks so much better. It feels so much better as well. And it's pretty much invisible on the inside and definitely invisible on the outside. So time to try these on and style them up. These pants, they fit me. They totally fit me. And that was very, very easy and painless, wasn't it? To simply add some extra elastic, and now they fit me. And I went ahead and tried these on with a few different looks. So do let me know down below which one you think is best. If you prefer, you know, how I have it here, which by the way is the reason I got these pants is because I saw them and I thought, oh, look, that is like the exact same color. So perfect. And I actually made them fit me. So even better. Anyway, so we have this look, of course. And then I thought, let's try something a little bit more casual. And I think that goes pretty good together. But then what if I want to dress them up a bit? Hey, a form-fitting bodysuit always works fantastically. And if I want to dress it up even more, I can always pair them with my absolutely awesome refashioned 80s blazer. And that blazer is the one that I upcycled, refashioned for my celeb copycat of Celine Dion. So I shall link that down below for you as well. And yeah, let me know. Also, are you enjoying my 12 days of thriftmas? I mean, not everything is super holiday-ish, but that's fine. I think taking in pants, or maybe letting out pants, would have been a better one for the holidays, right? Anyway, do let me know down below if you enjoy my 12 days of thriftmas. If you have anything in particular you would like me to kind of tackle refashioning-wise, or any other topics you'd like to see me do a video about, just, you know, give me a holler, let me know, and I shall provide. As I always say as well, please do check out my e-courses. They are currently both on super amazing sale. We have the nifty thrifty DIY gifts, and of course there is still time for you to take that course and then put together a whole bunch of very awesome gifts using items you may already have around the house. So it's totally not going to break the bank. And like I said, on super sale right now, plus my Refashioning 101 e-course as well. All the links will be down below. And until tomorrow, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag. My pants fit, my pants fit. I love my new old vintage pants that they fit.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.